Hey guys, it's Mrs. Cole again. Thank you so much for saying that some of you enjoyed my YouTube video yesterday. That inspires me to make another one. So today our topic is about numerators and denominators in fractions. So the questions yesterday, I'll do both grade 4 and 5 questions, were about numerators and denominators. So here's a fraction, 3/4, or we can also say 3/4. Now the numerator is always the number on top. The denominator is always the number on the bottom. And I have a special way of remembering this because you're going to hear those words a lot throughout your math career. So numerator starts with NU, so I think of it as never under. It's never under. Okay, denominator starts with a D, and that's always the number that is down. So that might be a little memory trick for you. Okay, so in the grade 4 math, it asked, what information does your numerator tell you? Well, the number on top is how many out of the total. So you can think of that almost like a pizza. Let's think of a pizza. So how many, so let's draw a pizza here. Now the total is 4 pieces. And the thing about fractions is it has to be even pieces. You can't have like one piece smaller and the rest larger. It has to be 4 even pieces. Well, how many are eaten? 3 out of 4. So the 3 is eaten to how, refers to how many are taken up, and the 4 refers to the total. Another way to think of that is, for example, a chocolate bar, okay? I don't know why I keep thinking of food. So 4 is the total number pieces. So that's the denominator, and the 3, how many pieces are eaten, okay? What information does your numerator tell you? That's how many pieces are gone or taken up or used. What information does your denominator tell you? It tells you the total number of equal pieces. Okay. Now, grade 5, it says, what is happening to the size of the pieces as the number in the denominator changes? I have this fraction strip. I made my own yesterday too, but I thought we would just look at this because it's a little bit cleaner. And I put this link on Edspeed today, so you can grab this too if you would like. So if you look at the size of the denominator, remember the word down. Denominator is the number that is down on the bottom. 2 is the denominator, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it increasingly gets bigger. But what do you notice about the pieces? Well, the pieces get smaller as the denominator gets bigger. So for example, 1/2, you have let's imagine these are chocolate bars again. Would you rather have half a chocolate bar or 1/10 of a chocolate bar? I would rather have 1/2 because it's bigger. So as the denominator gets bigger, the pieces get smaller, and that's because you're cutting up the total or the whole into more pieces. Okay, so there were some questions here that you were to do. So which is bigger? I think we have here, which is bigger? Okay, 1/3 or 1/4. So we have 1/3 or 1/4 or 1/4. Which is bigger? Clearly the 1/3. All right, the smaller the number of the denominator, the larger it's going to be. So think about that chocolate bar example again. Okay. Okay, which is the greater size? Your 1/2 or your 1/3. And you can easily see that 1/2 is larger than 1/3. Smaller denominator, bigger piece. Okay. 1/4 or 3/4. So now we have 1/4 or we have 3/4. So the best way to measure that is, we can even look at it right here. This would be a good way to look at it. So 1/4 or 1 2 3/4. Obviously 3/4 is larger. And then the last one, 2/5 or 4/5. So we can look at 1/5 or 1 2 3 4/5. 4/5 is a lot bigger than 1/5. It doesn't have to be fraction strips. It could be fraction circles as well. So 1/2 is bigger than 1/5. Okay, and I also put the link for fraction circles there for you too. And last but not least, the most important thing is, I miss you all. Until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.